Knicks family, what's poppin'? It's your boy. And we're going to go ahead and talk about this halftime thing. Could have been better half, I guess. But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. Knicks family, here we go. We're here. And we got Mark in the chat talking to the French unicorn. You know what I'm saying? And the Knicks right now down at the half, double digits. And to be honest with you, I mean, we started off playing pretty well. Right? We started off playing pretty well. We were we had some energy. We just couldn't withstand it. You know, we'll see if we can come back in the second half and you know, pick back up, you know, pick that energy back up. The Knicks looked, I say this, when they came out, to me, you know, sometimes when a big trade goes down, it kind of wakes people up, right? It gives them a jolt. It looked like for a little bit there. Now, you are playing the Celtics. The Celtics haven't been that great this year, you know, but you are playing the Celtics, a much better team, a team that plays a good defense. But it looks like they had a little bit of a jolt. Came out, wanted to play with energy. You know, that'll do it to you. The Knicks down 9 at the half, 56-47. The offense looked a little helter-skelter. And it's not like we haven't played with Tim Hardaway before. It's the only person, I mean, it's not the only person missing. Obviously, Frank's not there. Emmanuel Moutier's not there. Those guys aren't playing. Offense looked a little helter-skelter. It's going to be interesting to see over the next, you know, few weeks, the way things look with, you know, having Tim Hardaway Jr. not there, but having Dennis Smith Jr. And we'll see what happens with DeAndre Jordan and those guys. But you know, let's talk. Let's get to the video chat. We got French Unicorn, we got Mark. They've been chopping it up. You know, so we're gonna talk with these guys and you know, see what they think about. Excuse me. See what they think about the first half of the game. All right, so let's go. Let's talk to them. Mark. Mark, what's popping, Mark?
Okay.
Hey, Mark, you there? Can you hear me, Mark?
Let me see if you on. Hold on.
Hey, Mark. Mark don't even know what I'm on. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. Isaiah, what's popping, man?
Unicorn.
What's popping, Isaiah, man?
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Hey, what you think of the first half so far? Isaiah?
Oh, the first half?
Yeah. Y'all sleeping on me, man. What's up? You sleeping on me?
You were right. You were right about the first half, Sam, about, you know, they came out with some energy, but, you know, the Celtics, and they are hot and cold, but right now they're hot. The defense was on point for them. Marcus Smart and Baines were playing really great defense. You know, right now, Sam, I mean, we're so shorthanded. No real point guard right now, and it's showing a little bit. But, you know, we're still fighting. We're down 9. So, I mean, right now for what's going on with the Knicks right now, I mean, we could play a little bit better, but, you know, I'm a little hopeful.
I mean, you know, I'm not upset with Kadeem Allen, you know, as far as being a point guard. You know what I mean? You know, he's you know, scoring-wise, he's not going to give you, you know, he's not going to light it up for you. But, you know, he plays well. He's got 4 points. He's got 3 assists. You know what I mean? I like him a little bit. You know, but like I said, he's not gonna light up the field for you. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we don't really have anybody doing anything offensively except for Damian Dotson. Kevin Knox is a little bit. He's 3 for 8 from the field, 7 points. Noah Vonleh's only got 5 points. He's got 4 rebounds, by the way. Noah Vonleh does. Luke Cornett's got 9 points. He's 4 for 6 from the field. So Luke Cornett, Damian Dotson, you know, really doing it offensively for us. Kadeem Allen's got 4 points. Damian Dotson, again, like I said, 11 points. Mitchell Robinson's got 2 points and 2 rebounds. And this is the reason, looking at Mitchell Robinson, I'm not mad at Mitchell Robinson or anything like that. It's just, you know, he needs some time to grow and develop into an NBA center. You know, right now, Mitchell Robinson, you know, he doesn't rebound well. to be a 7-footer. He's just not strong enough. You know, he's just out there. It's like this. You know, let's put him out there and let him learn, and that's what's happening with him. So, you know, that's cool. That's all good. But that's why I'm saying if we happen to get some free agents next year, you know what I'm saying? If that happens, then you know, or someone like, we're gonna need a center like DeAndre Jordan. You know what I mean? To be out there with the guys. You know, if you happen to get some big people, you're going to need a center like him who he's played with stars. He knows how to play with stars, you know, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's been there a little bit. So, you know, that's what I'm saying about DeAndre Jordan. You know, maybe we might want to keep him around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We just might want to keep him around. Alonzo Trier, he's got 5 points. Mario Hezonja 2 points, and as Cantor's played 7 minutes, he's got 2 points, 5 rebounds. Obviously, I didn't even see this. Did they call Isaiah Hicks up? I guess they called him up. He hasn't gotten on the floor, and Lance Thomas has not seen the floor. All right. Let's get back to some of the guys in the chat. See what you guys, you know, find out what you guys thinking. Mark. What you see in the first half, man? First half. What you see?
Just a whole, like I said, with this young bunch, a whole lot of inconsistent shooters. Sam, like I said in the beginning of the season, the scoring is our problem, and like again, we're playing with the pace, so we're in it a little defensively because we're not down by much. So I thought the Celtics would come out and play. They'll be up more, but you know we're going at them. But we just lack the talent, lack the offensive consistency, the lack of shot makers.
Oh yeah.
On this team, that's all. I like Kadeem Allen because he's steady. He plays his role. He knows who he is. He's not going to be extra.
Mm-hmm.
Knox is who Knox is. He's going to take a couple of years. Mitchell needs to get his body. When I watch him, it's his body's why he don't rebound. It's his body. That is it. But his effort is there. His effort is there. That's what I like about it. Yeah. He gets boxed out every time.
Yeah.
Because it's his body.
Yeah. You know, he's active. You know, he just needs time to grow and learn and become an NBA center. And you know, someone I see, Sean Sinatra, was saying, you know, not to bring Jordan back at his contract. Of course not. We wouldn't bring him back at that contract. If we were to bring him back, you know, it would be maybe at the mid-level exception, whatever the value of that is, or the veterans minimum or something like that. If he would accept it, I mean, if you end up bringing in some guys like KD and Kyrie, or any other of those, you know, those veteran stars that could come here. You know, you're gonna need someone like DeAndre Jordan, who somebody that the young boys could respect. Yeah, that's what we're missing right now. Right, and you know, DeAndre Jordan, you know, if that were to happen come summertime, he's played with people like Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. He understands how to play with that level of player. You know what I mean?
And let me ask you a question, Sam. Let me ask you a question. How you like Dotson playing now, guy? I just like how you taking shots and just running the floor. Because when KD, that's his role. That's going to be his role because they kept him, and they're going to keep him.
Exactly. I think they would look at him as the starting shooting guard.
Let me ask you a question. Did you just see that Anthony Davis thing? I never seen it. It just came up on my TV halftime. They said Anthony Davis' father said he would never go to Boston because of what they did to Isaiah Thomas.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. He doesn't want to be in Boston.
I just seen it on my television.
But the thing is, Boston, I mean, he really doesn't have a say in the matter besides the fact that he could say that he's not going to sign there. But if Boston takes a flyer on him and
he still has leverage. He can leave the next year.
I mean, he can leave the next year, but the same thing that happened with Toronto and Kawhi. Kawhi can leave this year.
No. Kawhi is leaving.
But what I'm saying is Boston can do the same thing. Toronto took a flyer to see if Kawhi Leonard will stay. Yeah. Even though he can leave, they said we're going to trade for him anyway. Boston could try to do the same thing.
Oh, but I don't think that this news that just came out now, I don't think Danny ain't. Yes. Because Danny Ainge's if this didn't come out, Danny Ainge was gonna go for him and try to sway him. That just came out because they seen how Isaiah worked his behind off. Because he put that shit. There you go.
We'll see what happens. Hey, let me get to the French unicorn because I didn't get to hear from the French unicorn for the half. French, what's up, man?
What's up, Simeon? I'm watching the highlights now. It looked like the only ones that really did anything in the first half is Dotson and Luke Cornett. They look like they both had decent halves. Kadeem Allen, I guess for what he is, a two-way player, he looks pretty decent too.
Yeah. Two-way player. Right now, the half is about to start back up. The Knicks are down 9. The half has started back up.
We'll see you after the game.
I'll be on at 10:30. Just really quick, the Knicks, they played good in the first half. The Knicks shot 46% from the field, the Celtics 48%. The Knicks shot 40% from 3, the Celtics the same. They were both 100% from the free throw line. Wasn't a bad half for the Knicks. 9 turnovers though. That's the difference right there, those 9 turnovers.
Yeah, that's why we're losing.
Yeah, that's definitely the difference right there.
Anyway, we're outmanned anyway. That's the truth.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely outmanned. Isaiah, what's up?
I wanted to say a few things.
Go ahead. I know it's coming about. I know you want to say a few things about the trade. Go ahead. Rock with it.
So I thought about it, over the 24 hours, man. And, first and foremost, people, what people are not talking about, Sim? People are not talking about the pressure that KP and his brother just put on KP himself.
For real.
That's true.
And I think a lot of people are not talking about that. They're more talking about the Knicks because, of course, it's the Knicks. But KP has put a lot of pressure on himself and his brother, who I'm not gonna lie to him, from the jump since he got to New York, was just like Alan. If everybody get a chance, listen to the Michael K show with Alan Hahn, and he explains it perfectly with his brother. Like I said before, his brother thinks he was the smartest person in the room, and he thought. I just think he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and he wanted people to chase KP and treat KP like he was Patrick Ewing. When let's be frank, I love KP, man, but this is a guy is on pace to miss 150 games by the end of next year, and he hasn't done anything in it. And my thing with his brother is like you want him to be this guy, but he hasn't proven nothing in New York. And like Alan Hahn said, after the walkout, he tried to talk to KP and try to tell him, this is not what you do here. You don't set a tone for yourself like this so young and so premature of anything when you haven't done anything in New York. And again, his brother, pretty much pushed Alan Hahn aside and was just like, we're going to do things our way. So now what he's doing is he's putting all his chips on the table and saying, I'm going to sign this qualifying offer. I'm going to outperform my career, what I did in New York. And again, the pressure's on him, for one, playing like he played in New York, and 2, not getting injured.
He's one injury away from being labeled a bust. Let's just put it honestly.
And like French Unicorn just said, and I love KP. This was the biggest thing about him was, let's say we would have signed him to a max contract. And he would have got injured, and everybody would have been looking at us like typical old Knicks, spending money on the injured French player. And again, with KP is so immature, and I think he has the wrong people in his ear, man. And if I was KP, man, I would hire an agent. I would hire a real agent because his brother's going to be his downfall. Because it's just you had New York City in the palm of your hands. You
didn't want to be here, man. You
had the opportunity to be the biggest star in New York history, not just basketball, in history, and you didn't take advantage of it, man. And it's like, listen, it's just a lot of things.
We'll talk about it after the game.
Well, we'll talk about it after the game. But it's just a lot of things.
What's all? It's a lot. I mean, you know what? Now, really, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. He's no longer here. You know what I'm saying? It might be time for us to just go ahead and, move on and talk about what we're gonna do coming up in the future.
No, you're right. You're right, Phil. It is. It's like I'm perfectly fine with it now.
About it.
It just, KP wrong to me just rubbed a lot of people the wrong way the way he ended this.
Yeah. So
and it was just immature of him.
I'm surprised KP hasn't made a public appearance yet. That's what's surprising me.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's coming. But hey, I'm going to get back to the game. Big shout out to Monty Knicks, who gave you a shout out, French Unicorn. And there are a couple shout outs that in the pregame I wasn't not able to get to. So I'm going to get to those. After the game. After the game, I'm going to get to those super chats. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and
I'll see you then.
All right, man. I'm about to go ahead and head off. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, peace.